my name is Gavage. I will demonstrate the NJT feeding or Gavage. First, for the preparation, you need also to prepare the materials for the preparation of the formula. First, you need the calibrated glasses, 50 ml of syringe, also the formula and bowl with hot water. First, you need to pour the specified amount of prescribed formula into a calibrated glasses. Imagine we need a 120 cc. After you pour the formula, you need to place the formula to the bowl with hot water. After that, you need to get the syringe and check the temperature of the formula by dropping a small amount over the dorsum of the hand. After that, arrange all the needed equipment on a tray and bring to the patient bedside. After you place the needed equipment, you need to introduce yourself to the clients and verify the client's identity and explain to the clients the procedure why is necessary and how the clients can cooperate. First, sir, my name is Gavage. I am your nurse for today. I will demonstrate the NGT or Gavage. This is help you to nourish you and to help the patient who cannot feed themselves. Second is to perform hand hygiene and observe appropriate infection control procedure. Then after that, put a protective towel in the chest of the client. After you put the protective towel, you need to provide client's privacy. After that, you can now put your gloves on. After you put your gloves on, you need to assess the tube placement. First is to unclamps the NGT tube, clinks. Then place the asepto syringe. After that, you need also to use the stethoscope. Place the bell place the diaphragm or bell into the left upper quadrant of the patient. After you place the diaphragm to the left upper quadrant, you need to release pressure. Then listen to the gurgling sound as a side pressure is applied and the bulb of the asepto syringe. Then after that, you need to assess the abdominal distension or tenderness and for the residual feeding contents. If for follow-up feeding, aspirate the gastric content and measure the amount before administering the feeding. You can now remove the septo syringe, then clamp. After that, you need to return aspirated contents to the stomach unless the volume exceed to 100 ml. Volume exceed to 100 ml, and maintains the clients into the semi-fowler's position and recheck the residual in a hot, or it depends on the physician order. So you need to return the septo syringe, open, put the septo syringe. After that, you need to remove the valve of the septo syringe and pour the formula into the barrel. After you imagine we pour in the formula, then after that you need to release the kink on the tube and allows the formula flow by gravity. Then keep the barrel of the septo syringe about 8 to 12 inches above the patient faces, and the barrel a little higher, and applies gentle pressure on the valve and syringe, and the formula fails to flow freely. After while you pouring the formula, you also need to ask if the patient is comfortable while infusion is flowing, assesses for the presence of fullness, cramping, vomiting, and diarrhea, which indicates detention of intestine. After that, you need to flush a NGT with a 30 to cc. Then you need to flush a NGT with 30 to 60 cc of water once the prescribed amount of formula is consumed. So, you need to pour a 30 to 60 cc of water. Pinch the tube before it becomes completely empty. Pinch the tube. Then, plugs the ends of the NGT with its own cover and detach the septo syringe first. You need to detach the septo syringe. Then, after that, plugs the end of the NGT with its own cover. If none, clamps the may is used instead. After that, keep the patient in moderate backrest of another 30 minutes or more, preferably. Turn the patient into the right. After that, remove the towel of the patient. After you remove the towel, you can now also remove your gloves. After you remove the gloves and towel, you can now cleanse and keeps the equipment used and perform hand hygiene. After you cleanse, you can now also perform hand hygiene. After that, document the type and amount formula given and untoward reaction of the client. After that, you observe for the possible complication and problems. That's all. Thank you.